thank you all for coming to the opening of Catharsis. And I'd like to introduce a few people, and then I'll quit talking and let important people talk. I'd like to introduce the other artists that have decided to show their work along with me here. I think they think it was challenging. Yeah. Maybe I was in a bad mood today or something. Steve Larson over here with Sebastian, his grandson.
Thank you very much. I'm really honored that Robert asked me to participate, not only for World Relief, but for my sister's friend's house. And I hope you will tell your friends about this wonderful gallery. And Robert's really worked hard. I've got all sizes of paintings, and I'm happy to answer questions, talk to you about it. I'll try to be here as many weekends as I can. And this is
he works at the Horse Barn otherwise?
And you can see my paintings at Piper Gallery on 27th in Minnesota approximately, and also down at the Horse Barn Art Center in Falls Park. But the main thing here is this place right now. And so it's really not about me. This is Sebastian, my grandson, so he clapped, but he hasn't helped me yet, but he will. Thanks, Rob. Thank you very much, Robert, for this wonderful space.
My pleasure. The next artist is Kay Jensen, and she's the one that has jewelry in this case and also in the back case back there, and she has the groovy kaleidoscopes up here. You must look in there or you've never lived.
That's me.
Kay, do you have something you'd like to share with us?
Well, I just echo part of what Steve said about thanking you for letting us be in here and sharing this experience with you. And I know it's going to be a great one, and I know it's going to be a good fundraiser. And it's been my honor to be here.
Glad to have you. Thank you. Is Julie still in here?
I am.
Yes, the next artist is Julie Kittlesrud, and I met her through something that I was interested in. It's a research project regarding children at risk at Vera McKinnon Hospital that they're doing regarding art, and I'm going to participate in that. And she was one of the people that worked with this research project, and she has the fabulous jewelry on the front counter there. Julie?
Well, again, thanks so much for allowing me the opportunity to be here, and I just think it's a great cause too. And I just, you know, if anyone has any questions about anything, just let me know. We've got a zillion cards up here. So.
Good deal. Thank you. Thank you, Julie. The next artist was sort of kismet for me. Sean Steward was an art student at Augustana that I met years ago. He graduated, he moved back to Minneapolis, and he just happened to be in town a couple of days ago, and he stopped by my house. My wife told him I was over here slaving away, and he showed up and decided that he wanted to be part of this, so he drove back to Minneapolis and picked up his paintings, which you'll see on this wall here. And he is also going to stick around for a couple of weeks to help me run the store, which I really appreciate, John. I love you, boy. John Stewart.
Just once again, thanks so much. It's a beautiful space. If you have any questions, please let me know. But yeah, tell your friends. I mean, this is something that does not happen in Sioux Falls, and it needs to be. And
I agree.
I think we're the guys to do it. So
the radicals to do it. Okay, thank you, Sean. And the last artist is Leah Simmons. She also is someone that I knew from Augustana, and she currently works there. She also was an art student and has graduated, and she's also one of the roller dolls here in town, the Sioux Falls roller dolls. And her work is featured back here on the wall behind the food, and she has some other works up here. Leah?
I guess I can't really say anything else that everyone else has not said already, but I just like to recall that Robert and I took painting together. It was his first painting class, and I like to always think that, like, after the second week of painting class, our instructor told Robert he was unteachable. And
you see the results now.
Yeah, so shows what he knows. So it's just great that, you know, Robert's really fine-tuned his talent and is using it, you know, to help the community. I think that's pretty incredible to be part of.
Great.
Great, thank you, Leah. And now I'd like to introduce Jelana Thompson. She is the director at my sister friend's house, which I had some plans cooking up in my mind back in June about what I wanted to do, and then I found out that my sister friend's house which is a shelter for women who are victims of domestic abuse. They were having a hard time, and I tried to show my art at the Washington Pavilion, and they were happy to have it, but they booked their shows 18 to 24 months in advance. So I had to find somewhere to show my art quick and sell a lot of it to keep their shelter open. And I've worked with Jelana and Kimberly, and they are great people, and they've worked under some very difficult circumstances, but they're here tonight to tell you a little bit about their organization, and then I'll introduce the people from the other organizations that this show will benefit. So, Jelana?